Hi everyone, and welcome to Jane Talks Buffy, where I'll be talking about and reviewing all the episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in order. Today, I'm looking at Season 5, Episode 20, Spiral. No time to wait! Run, Dawn! Willow helps a bit with magic, but run, everyone! Glory busts through an obvious set wall and zooms after them like a cartoon character, cutting them off, but she gets final destinationed, causing Ben to take back over, and into the credits we go. Dawn recounts the story to the others, but Buffy says they're royally fucked now Glory knows Dawn is the key.
We're not gonna win this with stakes or spells or pulling out some uranium power core.
So instead she says they should run away.
We stay, we die. Show of hands for that option?
Ben chats to one of Glory's minions and we get a little Ben backstory. He was born to contain Glory, he became a doctor to find a way to keep her buried for good, and he plans to kill the key before Glory can get her hands on it, but the minion doubts he could do it. An RV rocks up to pick up the gang, driven by steampunk Spike, who Giles wants to throw out, but Buffy says they need him.
Look, this isn't a discussion! He stays! Get over it!
Some baseball cap dudes sign the crazy Byzantium guy out of the hospital, and he tells the general that the key is a shiny little girl, so the Knights set out to go get her. Is this guy gonna come too?
Shouldn't somebody be asking, are we there yet? Isn't that what small irritating children do?
Spike complains about Giles' driving and Xander feels sick, while Willow looks for a protection spell for the RV, and Tara accidentally fries Spike and gets upset. But Spike is nice about it. Dawn thanks Buffy.
For what? You know, pretty much everything.
But she feels like a failure for running away.
It's the most amazing thing anyone's ever done for me.
However, Buffy still has doubts. And could you please get to the point? Thank you! The Knights of Byzantium are on their asses, so almost everyone takes cover.
Horsies!
And Spike encourages Giles to run them down.
Don't hit the horsies! We won't! Aim for the horsies.
A guy climbs on the roof and nearly gives Xander a haircut, so Spike grabs the sword so Buffy can go up there and kick his ass. Another knight busts in the window, sending Spike cowering, so Anya assaults him with a frying pan. While up on the roof, they decide to attack one at a time, so it's no surprise Buffy is able to kill one of them. It goes quiet for a moment before one of the knights spears Giles through the side, flinging Buffy off the roof and sending the RV onto its side, so they have to abandon it and head to a rundown gas station, where Giles is in pretty bad shape. Buffy stresses out because she doesn't have a plan, and a flaming arrow is fired in, so they all duck for cover as the knights attack again. Buffy and Spike barricade the door as the knights chop their way inside, one breaching the defenses, so Spike punches him out, but ow, human! And Xander tosses him back outside, where the general gets in too. Willow gets a protective barrier up, but with the general stuck inside, the knights call on their old man priest to deal with the issue, but looks like it's gonna take a while. Buffy ties up the general and is real pissed when he says Dawn has to be destroyed.
She doesn't remember anything about being this key you're all looking for. The only thing that she remembers is growing up with a mother and a sister that love her.
But the general says she's too dangerous even if she's innocent. And Tara starts freaking out, trying to get out of the building, mirrored by the patients escaping the psych ward and the affected knight, who his friend swiftly puts out of his misery. Buffy apologizes to a dying Giles, who says he's proud of her.
You're everything I'm watching. Everything I could have hoped for.
So she tells Willow to make a hole in the barrier and asks the knights to let someone come help Giles, and she phones Ben. Fucking really? That's not gonna end well. Ben helps Giles and eyeballs Dawn, but quick question, what the hell is he waiting for? He knows Glory could re-emerge at any time, and if she does, it's game over. So why is he bothering with any of this? He's only here so he can kill Dawn, so just grab her and scoot already, dude. Xander helps Spike with his cigarette, and they talk about what they should do, when Buffy interrupts, smacking the general around, who then becomes an exposition fairy, and tells Buffy about Glory being stuck in some dude's body.
Kill the man, and the god dies.
Dawn walks in and asks about her origins.
What do I do? What was I created for?
And he says she opens the door between dimensions so Glory can return to her realm.
That's it? That's Glory's master plan? To go home?
But the general says it comes with a free apocalypse, seeing as Dawn will open all the doors between every dimension at once. Buffy goes to comfort her and promises nothing bad will happen to her, while the general tries to convince Ben to kill Dawn, and he seems like he's gonna go for it, but doesn't. And then he freaks out trying to get outside, but it's too late. Here's Glory! Her first act is to immediately kill the general before grabbing Dawn and punching through the barrier. So Buffy orders it taken down and oh shit, everyone is dead. And Buffy sits down completely broken. Okie dokie, finally things have kicked off. With Dawn's identity known to Glory, Buffy took everyone on the run, and all I can say is about damn time. Buffy's known for ages that she can't beat Glory, but left it till now to get the hell out of Dodge. Like I said during the review, I don't know why Ben was fluffing around so much. Either kill Dawn or start driving very fast in the opposite direction to buy them some time. It's already been mentioned that Glory is running out of time, so the best thing Ben could have done is every time he's in control, get as far away from Sunnydale as he can, so Glory would have to waste time getting back again. We learn more about Ben and why he was created, and there's something else he could have done to help. I know it's grim, but he will die pretty much no matter what happens, so we could use some doctor drugs to quietly and painlessly end his and Glory's lives together. It wouldn't be pretty, but at least he would have ultimate control over his destiny. Dawn was really good in this episode, trying to come to terms with who and what she is, and struggling with the morality of her own existence. I wish she'd stayed like this through the rest of the show's run, but she regresses back to a whiny, self-centered teenager in season 6, which is a great shame because they seem to have found the right balance with her character these last few episodes. Spike's made an improvement lately and has some good moments throughout, like being kind to Tara in her vulnerable state and having a little bonding session with Xander, as well as going into protect mode no matter the consequences to himself. A moment that flits by but is important is Anya offering to help Willow with Tara, which is very sweet considering their history, and also she reaches out as the last line of defense to try and stop Glory from taking Dawn, which is a lot of character growth, seeing as she's usually heading for the exit when the big bad is around. Buffy's state of mind is very real to me as she's trying to reassure everyone that things will work out, but on the inside she's cracking, which anyone who suffered with depression can attest to is very relatable. I struggle counting deaths in this one, as the Knights of Byzantium are shown from multiple angles and it's dark, but I did my best with what I could see. So we have 13 deaths, all human. One knight, axed off the RV by Buffy, Orlando, mercy killed by his buddy, the general, offed by Glory, and 10, I think, Knights of Byzantium, massacred by Glory as she escaped with Dawn, bringing our running total to 38 humans, 1 transformation, 31 vampires, and 11 demons. So there you have it. That was Spiral. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or come say hi on social media. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, it really does mean a lot, or consider subscribing if you want to be sired by my channel. Alternatively, feel free to check out my other YouTube channels. Thank you so much for watching, I'll speak to you soon, and don't let the vampires bite.